Well, day one is about halfway over, maybe. Stopping here for a break right now. See, I got this little stream behind me, sitting on the rocks, you know. That's my view right now. Not too bad if you ask me. It's all brown right now. I thought things might be a little greener, but I guess that should come in a few more weeks. Anyway, like I said, I got about halfway through today's hike. I'm gonna stop in about another 3 miles. Stop for the night, continue on. I get to Neel's Gap is when I'll resupply. So I'll catch you guys later. Well, I made it to Hawk Mountain Shelter Campsite. Day one done. I did 7.4 plus 1.5, 8.9 miles today. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing yet. Tomorrow, I'll figure that out. But man, am I so beat. My neck and my legs and my feet are killing me. But it'll be worth it, you know. Every day is something new. Climbing these mountains and get harder and harder, but they'll start to get easier. I seen some bear tracks walking through a mud puddle. That kept my eyes open for a while, you know. Hawk Mountain wasn't so hard. Just the fact of me being so sore made it so difficult. And then when I got here to this campsite today, I had to go about a mile down the road. Well, something just happened there. I don't know what that was. But, yeah, when I get into Hawk Mountain Shelter Campsite tonight, there's supposed to be water here, and there was water, but it didn't tell us that it was a mile down the mountain and then a mile back up the mountain just to get water. So when I got here and I thought I was done, I wasn't. But now I got water, need to start cooking dinner, set my tent up, get ready for the night. There's a couple other campers here. Both of them are through hiking right now. It's pretty quiet out here. I'm tired and I'm sore. Good morning, y'all. It's day 2 on the Appalachian Trail. Slept a little better last night. I kind of unzipped my sleeping bag all the way and you pretty much used it as a blanket, so that helped out. It's probably about 8 o'clock in the morning here. Gonna get my day started. I'm halfway packed up with camp, cooking breakfast. Today's not a long day, but I gotta climb 2 mountains. Sassafras Mountain and Justice Mountain, I think it's called. As sore and as tired as my body is, I think it's gonna be hell trying to climb both of these mountains. I'm gonna get camped at Gooch Mountain Shelter tonight, which is about 7.5 miles altogether. First part of my trip is pretty flat and downhill for about the first mile or so, so I'll try to do some video on the trail if I can. But once these mountains pop up, man, it's gonna be rough. Alright, y'all, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Just getting my day started. Just hiked out of the campsite. On my way to Hawk Mountain Shelter to grab some water. Today's gonna be kind of sucky because there's about 7-mile stretch with no water on the trail, according to the guidebook anyway, which means I'm gonna have to get all my water bottles filled up here at this campsite or this Hawk Mountain Shelter and carry it with me. I gotta climb 2 mountains, like I said, Sassafras Mountain and Justice Mountain. After I finish Justice Mountain, then there's a creek I can get water off of. But for about 7 miles, I got no water. No water sources. So, like I said, I gotta take it all with me. Right now, I got no water. But that's because I'm about to hit water in about half a mile. So, like I said the other day, hiked down to the bottom of that creek, and man, that was a hard hike. About a mile downhill, another mile back uphill. I didn't want to do that again this morning. So, I'm hiking about half a mile to the shelter where there's going to be water, and then I'll get water there. As you see these rocks, man, some of these rocks have been miserable up here in Georgia. Climbing down mountains specifically, when there's rocks all over the place, it's hard to get your footing. It takes a lot out of you. Right now, these rocks actually aren't that bad. But especially that approach trail, man. A lot of rocks. I don't know, I guess I'd tell you guys what I eat. Breakfast, lunch, dinner is pretty much the same almost every day. First of all, the way I cook is boiling water. Pour that boiling water into a plastic bag, which has my food in it. Put that plastic bag into a pouch, let it cook. So for instance, this morning I made oatmeal. Had 2 packets of oatmeal and a Cliff Bar for breakfast. So I dumped that oatmeal into the plastic bag, poured the boiling water into the bag, and let it cook. Had some coffee to go with it. Lunch is usually, well, so far it's been the same every day. Take some tortilla wraps, some summer sausage, and some cheese, and eat that for lunch. I got some trail mix stuff for snacks. And dinner, I usually alternate between rice or mashed potatoes. I'll throw some kind of protein in there, whether it be chicken, tuna, salmon. Tonight I think I'm making some Mexican rice with some chorizo in it, however you pronounce that. One of my Mexican friends can correct me. But yeah, right now it's a pretty easy part of the trail. Heading down to the shelter, like I said, to get some water. I wonder if anything lives in there, huh? But I will get some water, and then after that, man, 2 mountains to climb, and I'm actually feeling pretty good now that I got some breakfast in me. Feel strong, rested, but I know that's going to change real soon. Still getting used to all this hiking. Maybe I'll have some time today or soon to show you guys exactly how I get water. That's kind of a process in itself, but nothing too difficult. And then show you guys how I cook one of these nights. I got this cool thing on my phone, a time lapse. Thinking maybe I could set my phone up one morning before the sunrise and do like a time lapse of the sunrise on top of a mountain. I don't know, I think that might be pretty cool. See that on the tree? That's the White Blaze. The Appalachian Trail is marked by that. For over 2,000 miles, you see those. You don't see one, and you hear banjo music, like Jacob told me, you better run. Hear that banjo music, get out of the way. No, I'm just joking. Trail's pretty easy to follow. Kind of a dumbass if you get lost. But I guess I'll catch you guys later. Well, I just left Cooper Gap not too long ago and ran into Miss Janet, but she is a legend as far as the trail angels go out here on the trail. Gave us all, cold sodas, and we were able to throw our trash away. Gave us some good tips about, shoes and tying up your laces and how to pack and what type, lots of good things, So I'm glad I got to run into her. I got a few pictures with her in her van. Her van is unmistakable. You'll know it as soon as you see it. Anyway, I ran into another trail angel. I didn't get a picture with him, but he was just after I left Springer Mountain. Can't remember his name, but somebody else coming up the trail right here. Maybe he'll say hi to us. A couple of people. They might be day hiking. How you doing, sir?
You gonna video the whole trip?
Well, I'm videoing this part. It's a nice area around here.
It's pretty here, yeah.
Real nice.
Got a real pretty area down there at the bottom.
Nice, awesome.
Yeah.
Good to meet you. It's getting greener and greener every day.
Yeah.
We have a good hike.
You too.
It's a nice area.
Right.
Bunch of kids down there. Very nice.
Cool. Well, yeah, like I just said, this is a real pretty area. I figured I'd turn the camera on, show you guys how it looks. Maybe we'll see this real pretty area they were just talking about with all the kids running around. I'm coming up to Gooch Mountain Shelter soon. Not exactly sure how far it is, but I got the 2 mountains out of the way today and I feel strong. I think I probably could keep going. I don't want to push too hard too soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and plan to call it quits where I plan to. I don't know. Hopefully this area is not too far. Tell you what, I'll turn the camera back on when I see something else. Coming up on it now. I don't know if you can see the stream down there, but I can start to hear the water. Didn't have the camera off but for 10 seconds. But once I get down to the stream, I'm gonna refill my water a little bit. Meet up with some people I've been hiking with. They're probably down here doing the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, today was gonna be, it was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be much harder. Sassafras Mountain and Justice Mountain. But not too bad. Which way's the trail go? White Blaze. Here's the trail. Get down these steps. Oh yeah, this is nice down here. One of the people I've been hiking with over there. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the steps before I bust my ass. Alright y'all, I'm gonna get some water. Catch y'all later. I thought this was a good place to give y'all an update. I done lost count of the days already. I don't know. I'm still in Georgia, I know that. Woke up today, feel good, felt strong. I'm planning to go about 8.5 miles to a campsite, sleep there, and then head over to Neel's Gap, where I'll resupply, upload all my pictures and videos I've been taking. You can see this is a pretty nice place here. Got rained on last night. I knew the rain was coming, so slept in the shelter. Shelter held up pretty well. None of us got wet. A few people who pitched a tent, you know, some of them got rain in their tents. Others, you know, they had to deal with putting up a wet tent in the morning. I tried to avoid that, you know. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance, what I've always been told. So anyway, just giving you guys a quick update, showing you guys the views here. I'll catch back with you. What's up, y'all? Today, again, I don't know what day it is, but today I get into Neel's Gap. So I guess with the approach trail and all, that would be day 5. I only know that because I took 5 days worth of food. I'm going to resupply there in Neel's Gap. Give me a few more days down the road, resupply again. Trail's been great so far. I'm loving it. Yesterday had the best views on top of Preacher's Rock on Big Cedar Mountain. You know, pictures will be up on the Facebook page. I mean, it was incredible, breathtaking. Camera will not do it justice. Last night I camped here at this campsite, Lance Creek campsite. It was kind of cool. We had about 20 of us here probably, and 6 tent pads. So all 20 of us fit in a real small area. It looked like a little tent city, a little homeless shelter out here in the woods. It was kind of cool, but today I hike up Blood Mountain, which might be difficult. We'll see. It's pretty steep. It's the highest point in Georgia at, I think, somewhere close to 5,000 feet. And also, today's April Fool's Day. Today's April 1st. So supposedly there's a lot of tourists and day hikers that hike Blood Mountain, and with today being Saturday, there should be a lot of them out there. So I'm going to try and do a good couple April Fool's jokes to see how that turns out. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll figure it out when I see it, I guess. I'm pretty much the last one to leave the campsite. As you can see, Tent City has been torn down. I'm the only one here pretty much. But I feel good. I feel strong. You know, yesterday I could have kept going, but I stopped here, and today's only a short little 7 miles day in the Neel's Gap, and I could probably keep going after I get there, but I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'm also gonna take a 0 day there, which, you know, for those of y'all who don't know, that means 0 miles. I'm just gonna not do anything tomorrow, just sit around and rest. Maybe they got a couple beers I can go enjoy. We'll see. But yeah, see you guys later. Alright, y'all, I'm staying on top of Blood Mountain. Gonna hike down the mountain to the, what's it called, Neel's Gap. There's a resupply point down there. I'm gonna take a 0 there, rest up. It's real pretty up here, lots of good views. Lots of people out here too, as you can see. Preacher's Rock yesterday was really nice, but this, I don't know, this might be even better. Somewhere out there is Atlanta, supposedly. I don't think you can see it too well in the video. We're probably about 100 miles from Atlanta. You can see it from here, so.